This life and family members can frustrate the living and hell out of you. Oh boy, I pray you don't experience this. This is Nnamdi Nwagba. This is Chioma Nnamdi's sister, younger sister. This is Yetunde Nnamdi's fiancé. This is Chigozie, his troublesome elder brother who puts him in a mess every time. The story starts with Nnamdi being promoted to vice president, overseeing the wealth budget in a company he works for known as Meristem. He got this promotion due to his leadership skills, dedication, and outstanding contributions to the organization. One morning, Nnamdi was about to leave for work. Some group of boys who worked for his former boss brought his brother to the house and was about to throw him down from the stairs, claiming he borrowed 20 million from Mommy Onisoso and refused to pay back. Nnamdi's former boss, Tajuddin Akinloye, is a money launderer. He took care of him when he had nothing and also paid his fees. He had to beg them not to harm Chigozie, but they gave him an option to meet them at 9 p.m. Meanwhile, it was at that same time he had an engagement dinner with his girlfriend Yetunde. Chioma offered for Nnamdi to use her school fees to pay up Chigozie's debt, but he refused. To make matters worse, Chigozie was playing bet and his brother sighted him from his car. He later met Tajuddin and he was told that in order to settle, they would use his company's account to deposit money like 200 million. Then he will get 10% and he will use it to clear his brother's debt. He had no choice than to make this tough decision. He later got to the dinner late and his future to-be mother-in-law did not find it funny at all. She did not seem to like him and when they talked, she was sarcastic. She told him that if he will marry her daughter, then he will sign a prenup. This is based on the fact that he was not wealthy and not up to their standard in terms of class. She congratulated him on his new promotion, but he revealed that he was just a vice president in a particular segment on the company, and there are about 20 vice presidents. She called his job unimportant and she was not having it at all. Nnamdi had to attend his first World Project event and it was an initiative founded by Meristem Securities. Their core is Invest More, which allows one to invest 1,000 naira a month. One of the speakers of the project is Ayomikun Balogun. She had a chit-chat with Nnamdi and they got to know themselves better. When he got home, Tajuddin's men came to his house and threatened to take his sister, and they did. You can imagine how he felt. In the midst of all this, Yetunde, his girlfriend, was there and he had to explain the whole story to her. He had to convince her that he was not into his past life with his boss. When Chigozie came back, he heard about it and he went in search of her. That went in search of her was the day they had the wealth project. Nnamdi, in his chit-chat with Ayomikun, received some calls, including the one of Chigozie, informing him that he was at the house where they kept their sister Chioma and he was about to rescue her. Nnamdi had to leave the event, but Ayo tried to stop him as the event was about to start in a few minutes. Nnamdi yelled and said some things he was not meant to say out of anger. Unfortunately, it went viral on social media and the Meristem company did not find this funny. He left the event and he was informed by Chigozie that he had rescued Chioma. He rescued Chioma by burning the house she was kept in. At this point, the matter seems to get worse. They had to stay in a hotel for some time. Tolani Koka, known as TC for short, who was part of the administrative board, summoned Nnamdi to the office and was queried. He wanted Nnamdi to be sacked, but TC intervened for him and he was given a last chance. Ayomikun set up an event for him to apologize, and he did. By the way, Ayo has a sister, Lolade, who is a software developer. She does freelancing for a Singaporean company. She speaks English often. She had an idea for the submission of Bright Sparks competition. It's an AI language translator that runs on Facebook readings, so you can read and understand any language in real time. Ayo asks Chigozie for help. Lolade needs a conflict waiver because Ayo works with Meristin. Chigozie approved it and came to the hotel where they were and beat Chigozie. Also, he took Nnamdi away to meet Tajuddin. He was told that if he didn't allow them to send the money, he and his family would be killed. Nnamdi begged but to no avail. Nnamdi had to agree, but Chigozie had to leave town as part of Tajuddin's plans or else she would kill him. Chigozie advised Nnamdi to be a better person than him. They said their goodbyes and left. Yetunde was surprised to see that Choma was free and asked Nnamdi how she was able to get out, but he refused to tell her, saying that it was better she doesn't know. At the submission of the Bright Sparks competition, Lolade did her presentation. She is the founder of Soro AI. This AI works with a glass. When you wear it, you will see the identity of a person, the name, background, etc. From this point, it seems like Nnamdi started to have feeling for Ayo. They also began staring at themselves romantically. He invited her for Yetunde's event, which she agreed to come, and she came with her sister. At this event, Nnamdi was made the CEO of Osun State Entrepreneurship Foundation, but he was not happy about that. After the event, Ayo and Nnamdi spoke about what happened, and she advised him to take the position. You wouldn't believe what happened next. They kissed, they stopped and continued the game. Wahala. Lolade saw love in her eyes, then teased her that after 5 years she was able to find love. But the problem here is that the guy is engaged. It was reported to Nnamdi that 200 million was transferred into the company's account, but he told them that it was nothing. He will sort it out himself. One morning, when he came to work, he saw the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's car parked outside and he was surprised. On reaching his office, the EFCC was waiting for him there and they took him along with them to their office. You could see the look in his eyes, and I know that a lot of thoughts are running in his mind. He was taken in for questioning. He was asked if he knew Tajuddin Akinloye, his former boss. He said nothing about him, claiming that he was the one that was the cause of everything. He still refused to work with them in order to apprehend Tajuddin. Even Yetunde tried to persuade him, but he refused, claiming that they are going to kill him and every member of his family. He begged her to help him, but she refused, claiming she can't put her political career at risk for him, and she would accuse him for laundering money for Tajuddin. There and then, she broke up with him. Later on, his brother Chigozie saw that Yetunde is speaking against Nnamdi. He decided to make a video and speak the truth. He told everyone the true story. That was when Nnamdi was released. Yetunde tried to beg him for them to come back together, but he refused, telling her that she chose herself but never chose him. Unfortunately for him, he was sacked from his company. He had to figure out his next moves. He had to beg Ayo to help him publicize and expose Tajuddin. She agreed. Chigozie was eventually caught by Tajuddin and his men. By the way, he wore the AI glasses of Lolade, which was able to do live recording. In their custody, they did not know that they were on live record and they confessed to some of the things they did, and one of them attempted to kill him. As they killed them, his glasses were eventually removed, and luckily for him, the police came to his rescue. But before then, Tajuddin escaped. The others were arrested. That was how the whole story ended. So from this movie, you can see a lot happened in this movie. It shows life and how life can actually deal with someone like so bad. Chigozie is that guy that will always frustrate you and get you into trouble at every point in time. He gave Nnamdi a very, very tough time and always put him into trouble, making him to make different and bad decisions. And the worst of everything is all he's his elder brother, and as an elder brother, you're supposed to show love, care, respect. You're supposed to be an authority over your junior ones, but he now turned out to be the one that went astray, now making his family suffer for him. He put his sister's life at danger, put his brother's life at danger. His brother had to go to cell because of him. And again, Namdi, based on the fact he's not from a rich background, he wants to marry Yetunde. But Yetunde is all about herself and her political career. She will not want to anything that will stain her or even stain her political career. I know she loves Nnamdi to some extent, but now the family of her family don't even want her to marry him, so they decided to sign a prenup. And that prenup is a whole lot. I mean, like, at least when they divorce, he will not just come and take their property or take share of their money like that. So he decided to sign that prenup in order for them to get married. But I don't know what you think about what Yetunde did. Why did she go ahead to talk against what he Nnamdi did, even going to the extent of breaking up with him? Now, after everything, now she's now the one that has to come back to beg him for a relationship. How does she think that Nnamdi is going to feel? Does she even think that he's going to forgive her or not? So this story is kind of complicated, and I think most of us resonate to it. If you haven't watched the movie, I'll advise you to watch this movie. I don't know what to rate this film. Let me say, I'll give it an 8. 8 over 10. I think it's a good movie. Family Gbese is nice. You can watch it on Prime. It's on Prime. So for you guys that have watched to this extent, I want to appreciate you guys. I would like you guys to subscribe, share, comment, do everything possible. Make this video reach to other people. And I'm very, very grateful and thankful for those that have been supporting me to this extent. I'd like us to hit at least 1K before this month end. That'd be a very nice thing. That would be the motivation I need. At least say something in the comment section. Rate this movie. What do you think you can rate? Is it a 10, 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Whatever you want to rate it. And tell me the movie you want me to review for you guys. See you in my next video.